Hello and welcome back to Shogunate. We have two options in front of us, both of which are fairly good. The first option is that we create a new kingdom for ourselves. Now what would this do? Well, we would create a kingdom with our current borders, and it will immediately get rid of this overextension penalty that we have. I think it's this one, which would be great. The second thing that it does though is it allows us to also get rid of our being above the vassal limit penalty, because we'll be able to put our vassals into duchies, which will then mean that we can then put counts underneath the dukes, which will then mean that effectively we have less vassals underneath us. So that all sounds great. What's the other option? The other option is that we go, hey, we could just take a little bit more, right? We declare war on these guys. We take as much of their land as possible. Why are we declaring a war on them? Well, because they have no allies. They are currently in 2 wars, and they have slightly less troops than us. So, overall, we wouldn't expect them to win against all 3 wars. So we've got a chance of just sneaking in there and grabbing some land, especially if we could somehow capture their leader and just end the war. That would be great. And in doing so, that would allow us to get the de jure kingdom here. Now, the cool thing about having a de jure kingdom is everybody within it will rightfully think that we are their rightful liege. So, this person and this person are potential targets for us to offer vassalization to. That's a great option. The other thing it will do is it will make all of our vassals within that land have a positive opinion towards us because we are their rightful liege. So all of that sounds great to me. It just means we have to win this war. Now this war isn't a guaranteed win, it's actually quite difficult. So as they have 4,000 troops, right? They do have 2,000 mercenaries, which is not the most secure way of having troops, but they have 2,000 troops here. They are being attacked by these guys. These guys have 900 troops. They're currently winning that war. You can kind of figure out what happened. They attacked them during that war. The other war that they're in is this war. Wait, that's the same war. Let me try that again. This war, which they're losing. Now this is against a group which are slightly weaker than we are. So, what I'm thinking will happen is they will win this war, they'll bring their troops back and fight here, and we can potentially just sneak in, just start sieging, just sit our army here. We don't go in aggressively to attack them, then wait for them to attack Asakura, and once they do that, we just slowly win the war. There's nothing we need to worry about. So that sounds like a good plan for me. It's a kind of a 3-way war, but I think we can win it. Now, we do have something else which we had at the end of last episode, which are these central and local posts, and I've had a look at them. Let me just open up local posts again. So you can take any post you like, right, and it gives you a nickname. And next to it, it has this little bit right here. Just a little icon. So this one's got the diplomacy icon. It says that we get special modifiers. My theory is we're going to get a modifier towards that particular thing. So all of the local ones are giving us diplomacy modifiers. So if I hide them and show the central posts, you'll see we get something a little bit more mixed up. We get some learning, we get some stewardship, we get some martial. And I'm thinking that's the main benefit of what we're doing, is these little benefits that we can grab. Now, the problem is, it costs us money to take them. So say I want to take this job right here, it costs us 100 gold. We're not quite in a position to do that just yet, so we're going to hold off. Once we create the kingdom, that's probably our next goal. Also, one thing it said in here when I chose one, you cannot get another post until you get to the next rank. So I kind of get the feeling like you're meant to take a new post at each rank, and you get the benefits of that new posting, and I think they stack. I would imagine they stack anyway. Do we currently have any modifiers due to things? Oh, there we go. First Assistant Minister. So this is a stewardship one. So I'm assuming that we'll get a post similar to this. I don't know if that's true, but I'm assuming. Oh, look at this. The Kurokawa mine gives us 5 tax per month. So that must be a holding underneath us. I'm assuming that's in Kurokawa. Let me see if I can find that. That's something that the mod added in, so I'm just wanting to have a look at how that works. Kawa? The Shiro? Kori? Shiro? Shiro. County title, there we go. Wait, no, that's not it. It must be the Kori then. Wait, we don't control either of those. Okay, so the Kurokawa mines might not be in Kurokawa? Just gonna have a look along here and see if we've got anything in any of our holdings. We may not. Wait, we won't need to be more zoomed in, otherwise it's gonna jump out to the next thing up. Maybe it's like a modifier here as well. I need to check that. Mines are probably in kind of mountainous areas. Nothing here. Over this way? This has something here. Courage growth, simple stone quarries. Just checking any of these. I'll give up in about 10 seconds, you know? Once I don't find it. Oh, there we go. There we go, Kurikawa Mine. So this county gives holding taxes and development growth. Well, this is a Kurikawa Mine. Is this the same Kurikawa Mine that's giving us 5 tax? It might be. Yeah, it might be. I don't think this is the same one that it was talking about, though, in the thing where it was saying that some buildings apply bonuses to the top level liege. Yeah, I don't think this is what that was talking about. So this definitely says that because of the Kurikawa Mine, we get another 5 tax, but maybe it's a bonus that we have. You know what it might be? It might not show it on here as a bonus, but this might be a bonus just for having it. Yeah, that might be how they made this work. It might not be on the tooltip, which is a little unfortunate, but I think that might be the way it works. Anyway, now that tangent is gone, I want to attack here, and I think we have to do it right away. We're kind of forced into the war if we're doing it. If we're doing it, we have to do it now, otherwise we don't do it. If I wait a month, are we getting any benefit? Yeah, I think we are. Let's wait 1 month and then declare the war. Cool, so that gives us another 300 troops. How's their other wars going? About the same, okay. I just wanted to check. Also, don't raise our troops before you declare the war. What are you doing? You're crazy. So it only gives us 2 holdings. It's not quite enough, actually. I want more. Oh. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that was all within 1 duchy, actually. That's the bit I forgot to check. It's all within the kingdom? It is all within the kingdom. We could always take this and then declare against the top guy and take what's left after they've been destroyed by this war. I still think it's not a bad idea. We could also just declare against the top guy. He's got no allies, I suppose, and he's got 4 holdings. Is this all 1 duchy? It is. Maybe that's a bit... You know what? This is a much better war. He's currently being crushed by these guys. Yeah, let's declare. We get to beat him up. We get all the benefit of these guys winning their war. Yeah, let's go. I declare a war to unify this land. Let's go. I actually think this is a much better war. It's one that we should win without question, while the other one was a bit iffy. This one we just, you know, go for it. My daughter has grown up, as has my son. Wonderful, they both need to be married off. Family members can get married. My son and vassal. Let's find an alliance that works for us. Where's this? Iwafuni. Wait, is that the person I'm currently attacking? I don't think I can get an alliance with them, if I'm honest with you. Because we're currently attacking them. That seems like that's just foolish on our part. I mean, we can, obviously we can marry them if it's on the list. I just, like, don't think it's a good idea. Okay, is there anyone else that's even, like, potentially? You? Yeah, you're kind of okay. Yeah, I think you could marry. It's not a great marriage, but I think you could marry. Let's send that one through. Then our daughter. Our daughter, if we're marrying for an alliance. Kuni of... Yeah, I don't really want to marry into that one. Is there anyone else? Naga, down here. They're a little bit far away. It's not terrible as an alliance. They could easily get troops up here if we need it. Yeah, what's the other one? Courier of Hanashina. Okay, so that's one of my vassals. A powerful vassal of mine, actually. You know, I kind of like that. Yeah, if I marry you to my... if I marry like this, that actually seems like that would make a lot more sense. Yeah, so they'll be of his dynasty, which is fine, but it gets an alliance of our vassal, which means that a powerful vassal and no longer will join a faction. That seems great to me. Do we have any factions? We do. In fact, I think he might... Oh no, it's Iwafuni. Oh, you know what I just realized? Oh, I think this is the guy who's in charge... I thought it was the guy who was... whose land we were attacking, which wasn't making any sense. He's actually the guy who's leading the army. Oh. Or he's in the army. Yeah, okay. My bad. Yeah, that's not ideal. Wait, we're leading the army. He must just be in the army. Okay. My mistake. Didn't read the UI properly. But, hey, this alliance is pretty good anyway. Right, let's close those ones down. Anything else we need to do? Don't think so. Right, win our siege. So this is against their capital. This is a great siege for us. They're all fun boats, but they don't really have the money to support this kind of boating lifestyle. Yeah. We've now taken their capital. We've discovered Nanban trade. What is Nanban trade? You can get higher development. Cool. Unification of Japan, please. So you're down here. I could attack into this one. Let's do it. Yeah. They might send their troops up to de-siege, but that's okay. Diplomacy perk. Groom to rule. Yeah, take this one. This gives all children 1 to 3 extra skill points, but it doesn't matter whether they are still a child. So all of our family members now have a permanent stat up, which is pretty good when you have this many children. Cool, we'll stick with that. Should win this fairly easily. They're sieging our land, but this is okay. We've now taken another bit of theirs. We captured a prisoner. Let's attack into the corner. This prisoner, who are you? Some random. You worth any money? Yup, we'll take the money. Okay, let's win the battle. They're coming to de-siege. We would love this fight. This fight is ideal for us. If we can get 50% war score, that will give us 100% war score. There we go. We did get 50%. We also captured their leader. We can do a neat trick here where we ransom their leader for 83 gold. We send them back. We still have 100% war score, so we got the gold and we got the enforced demands. If you didn't do that, if you didn't ransom them back, what would happen is that instead of getting the money, you would just let them go, which obviously isn't ideal. Right, so let's do that. Does this guy still hold the rest, or what's up? What land did we just get there? I think we just got the bottom one. Yeah, okay. This is de jure part of that duchy, which no longer exists. That's okay. Who did we take the land off of? It might be this guy? Don't know. Probably not. Wait a second. Cultural acceptance. Less as I can speak Japanese. Okay, that's fine. I was just thought I misread that for a second there. Okay, this is fine. So now, do we have enough to create that kingdom? We do indeed. Wonderful. We'll disband our troops. What's this? Found a new kingdom. We are not going to do that. But we are going to fix our issues. So, what we're going to do now is found the region of Hokuriku. So, create title. It gives us prestige and it gives us the top level kingdom title. Let's go. Well, it's not top level, but you get the idea. It gives us our new top level. Because obviously you can go up to an empire. As Grand Daimyo, you will have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to regularly hold court, solving the disputes of the realm, and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. This basically saying the court mechanic is now open for us. Let's go. So now we have our court. Cool. And I should be able to put up a couple of these banners. Okay. They're kind of cool. Yeah, neat. I think they're repurposed vanilla ones. I don't think they're new. I could be wrong, though. And now we can vassalize this guy. Look at this. So this is... which guy is it? Oh, it's actually down here we can vassalize. Interesting. Why? Because we're not his de jure liege, right? That is right. We're not his rightful liege, but he is terrified of us, which gives us plus 20. Yeah, cool. I'll take him. And that gives us some free land. Coalition against Shinjin. Face the mighty Grand Daimyo, Daizen Daibu, Takeda Shinjin of Hokuriku. The coalition against him has been formed. Shinjin must face the greatest crisis of his life with the survival of the Takeda clan at stake. Oh, okay, so this is a new mechanic for the mod then. Coalitions. It's not just another name for factions that they're using it. Okay. So I assume that this is going to be similar to coalitions in something like Victoria 2 or EU4, where if you expand too quickly or gain too much power too quickly, people are going to form against you. Yeah, I'm assuming that's the case. I don't know how we see it though, but we have a coalition. Okay, so how do I see this coalition? What's it? How is it represented? It isn't. It just says there is a coalition. Okay, which can we join a coalition? No. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what this means. This might be something they're planning to... Once targeted, other characters are more likely to attack them. Oh, okay, so I think I know what this probably is then. So instead of it being like a set coalition, so something like EU4 would be like, these people are unhappy with your aggression, so, you know, we're gonna all team up and attack you, right? That sort of thing. This, I think, is more of a... It makes the AI more likely to attack somebody who has a coalition against them, to naturally mean that when you gain strength, you will have lots of people trying to take it. Yeah, that seems kind of cool. Yeah. Also, the struggle is about to switch into order. Okay. Interesting. Do we have any other land we can grab, like you? Oh, you think I'm really far away. Oh, let's wait a second. You have to wait like a couple days. There we go. So it's minus 15. If I go low feudals, that is minus 15. His opinion of me is giving him plus 12. We know that 50 gives plus 18. I think I'm getting 15 from this? I don't know. Can I send him a gift? No, I don't have 100. Okay, so we can't do that just now. We could maybe grab him. I don't know if it's worth it. We could probably just declare war and do that. But yeah, cool. Are you de jure my vassal, by the way? Oh no, you have a kingdom tier title, so you're not de jure my vassal at all. You're equal level, apparently. Oh, okay, cool. Too many held duchies. Our vassals will be unhappy at that. Where are we? Yeah, there we go. Too many duchies. They're unhappy. I think we're allowed 2 by default. Also, they're probably unhappy because we have a bunch of new vassals who are powerful and our council has none of them. Yeah, well, 2 positions are open. Let's choose you for... Actually, you know what? Let's fix our... Yeah, let's fix our land first and then do it. So we've got proper opinion showing. Okay, so... What land do we hold? So we hold this land. And it looks like we hold all the land around it. So is this in a de jure duchy? So Kai we should keep, right? Because it looks like we hold a lot of Kai direct. We hold, yeah, 3 in Kai directly. So it makes sense for us to hold Kai. If we head up here, what else do we hold? So we hold this one, which is in a different duchy. This is all in a different duchy. That's in a different duchy. That's in a different duchy. Okay. I can probably get rid of Noto, right? How many do I hold anyway? I think I hold 3, 2, 3. Okay, I do hold 3. So do I hold Noto? No. Oh, never mind it. Well, can't get rid of it then. What else do I hold? So I hold Kai. Shinano seems like one I should hold on to because I have a bit of land in it. Also, it's huge, so I don't really want to give that away necessarily. Ichiko? We hold a lot of land in here now. Yeah. I don't really want to give that away either. We could give away this. This holding here, it doesn't give us a ton comparatively. It just means that we're going to have one really powerful vassal in the center of our realm. The bit where it splits up our land doesn't seem to be working quite as nicely as I would usually like it to. I guess maybe because we only have counts underneath us and I'm used to acting at like a level above this. Yeah, so I think maybe I give away Shinano, even though I don't really want to do that. Okay, do I have somebody here who I think is reasonable to give it to? My son, Vassal, and Busho? That could be okay. The only problem with that would be if he thinks he wants the throne later. We could give it to our brother. Yeah, our brother seems okay. He's got no son and we are his heir. That seems reasonable. He's a painter. Yeah, and he's content. You know what? I shall grant you, because he probably wouldn't want the land, I will grant you this. Also hold another court? Wait. Oh, I think there's a Kuni versus Kori. I was getting confused there for a second. Kori is county, Kuni is duchy. Yeah, so if we give away this one, he remains our vassal, we transfer 7 vassals with him. Now that should mix up our council a little bit here. Also, it's made that guy very powerful. You are going to be my new Chancellor. You're very good at the job. Let's focus on domestic affairs, make people internally like us, because we're going to have a lot of turmoil. Then here, you got 15. How are you doing this? You are better at intrigue. You got 18 as well. Yeah, I think I swapped these two. I can also swap this guy as well. Okay, we'll think about that. Let's swap these two. So, sort by intrigue, go down to the 10s. Yes, swap. Cool. Now I can get rid of Sanada. Replace him with Takada, my brother, who I just gave a bunch of land to. Right. That seems good. I'm going to get him to increase control in some counties to boost up some of the stuff we've got. As part of our goal now is to kind of make the holdings that we've got good before we start expanding further. You, I can replace you just with somebody better. We could go for our son. I mean, do we have a landed person to give it to? No? I mean, I could give it to this guy, but like he's not our son, so like nepotism ho. Let's go. Right. I'm also maybe going to get him to convert faith. What's our faith like? What faith do we have? We have Shinto. Okay. So we could maybe start getting rid of the other faiths around here. Yeah, this seems reasonable. That's a decision that we can make. So let's maybe go for you here. Just start converting. Nice. Next up, are people still mad at us for holding too many duchies? No. Okay, so we hold 2 and that's fine. They're mad at us for being at war for too long, but that's fine. We can deal with them being mad at us for that. Okay, so let's find some land that we don't currently have 100 control in, like this. But this bit of land right here. And then I'm gonna send my gun Bugyo over here, and he will get control in it, which should give us an extra 70% tax or something like that. Yeah, roughly around an extra 70% tax, 35% troops, which is not too bad, not too bad. Right, let's see what this new phase is all about. Oh, we also have a new thing in here. Foremost Busho. A healthy rivalry between mettlesome fighters is to be expected, but the growing discord between Katsuyori and Masakage is souring the mood at court. Katsuyori is widely regarded to be the more skilled, but Masakage clearly takes issue with the assertion. In the middle of an audience, the latter bursts into my throne room and, clutching his sword hilt, cries, "Katsuyori, only one of us can claim to be the Grand Daimyo's most skilled, Busho. Meet me outside and I will settle the question." Katsuyori replies nonchalantly, "I would cut you to pieces where you stand, if it were not for the presence of my lord, you wasteful churl. I apologize and I may spare your life. I better act quickly if this escalation is to be halted." So we can let them fight, which seems reasonable. Yeah, there's a chance that one of them is killed though. Take their swords and give them training blades, that seems better. I will humble both of you. So I have to fight the Knight of Higher Prowess. So my player heir, it's a cool story, but we'll probably lose. I'm not sure I want to do that. Or you're on the same side. I think we let them fight, and we assume that our son is gonna win, but we don't, let them fight with real weapons. That seems sensible to me. It just seems very sensible. Who won the fight? Hey, our player heir did. Wonderful. As we knew he would. We can also hold our court right now, but we'll hold off on that. I want to see how this goes. How long till it switches? 3 months. Okay. Anything else we need to do? No, I think we're kind of okay right now if we're alright to wait. We need a little bit more money. Yeah, we could maybe take on a new court position, but let's wait until we get more gold and we can take a better position. Solace and script. They just send you tons and tons of these poems. I apologize for not reading all of them. This is a cool touch, having it be culturally appropriate, but Like, literally, they will send us hundreds of these poems, and if I read them all, we just don't have time for that. So I'm just going to choose the option which is always right, because for some reason there is just an option which is always right. Okay, so we're now in unification order. The next one is unification chaos again. So we go back into chaos after each thing. So forced to convert faith as a ruler, killed by someone as a ruler, start a war between a duke or higher tier rulers. Okay. So, unlocks the Unified Japan Casus Belli, so that's just being in either phase. So they're kind of using it as a way to give you a new Casus Belli without tying it to particular culture or something. Shorter truces. Mercenary higher cost, though, is actually up in this phase, because in theory we're in an order phase. Okay. No cultural effects. It's cheaper to convert faith. Nice. And it proceeds faster. So this is more of a... I think we're actually weirdly going into this correctly. The phase of chaos is all about declaring war, rapidly expanding, and then order is going, no, we've done our rapid expansion. We are now going to focus on the land that we have. We're going to convert the people. We're going to make the land better. And we're slowly just going to build up. You can still war if you want to, but it will cost you more. Like, it's more difficult to energize the nation into war, and it's easier to do more of these internal fixes. So I quite like that. And then other effects. Claim throne, scheme against involved rulers is still here, and personal scheme power is still there. Cool. We'll leave... Actually, personal scheme power instead of hostile, right? Personal scheme power is schemes that are like the friendship schemes, I think. So it's easier to make friends within your realm, maybe? Okay. I like what they're using the struggle system for. I kind of get the feeling the struggle system will never have an end in this one. It might just be one where it's constantly meant to flip to kind of simulate something in the region. It's meant to be like there were moments that there was a lot of fighting, then a lot of peace, then fighting, then peace, and it was kind of a constant cycle, rather than it being just constant war and blobbing and you forgetting about actually, you know, fixing up your land. Okay. It creates a different feel. I think this is where the struggle system is going to really shine, is if you get a lot more things like this, where it's going to be not necessarily one struggle that has like 3 endings like your Mass Effect 3, but more like you're got like more just something that adds some flavor to the situation that you're in. Something that's just simulating the area. There could still be an end, but I quite like that it's just kind of a way of adding a little bit of flavor. I would like if the UI for it was a little bit nicer, but you know, it's okay. It does the job, which, to be fair, is most of Paradox's stuff. Right, so this is fine. We can hold court. Anything else we need to be doing? Oh yeah, how long does this take? It takes 5 years? Even with the struggle phase bonus? Why is it taking so long? Fervor is low. And we're pluralist. Oh, so we don't convert very quickly. Okay. But why is fervor so low? What's our fervor at? Fervor's at 44%. That is fairly low, actually, because there's not a large size of the faith, and we just had a hit to it, apparently. Yeah. I don't think there are holy wars, so there's not a lot we can do there, but interesting. Also, I just want to check. Can we make you our vassal? We could. De jure, you should be our vassal. So actually, if I send you a gift, you will be our vassal. We could send him a poem. Wait, let me just have a look. How far are we off? 8. So we need about 30 opinion based on previous opinion things we've seen. Okay. Do we think we're getting 20 opinion from a poem? I mean, what's the worst that happens? I'll send you a poem. Yeah, so we get 20 opinion generally. Unless we make one that makes him mad. Let's give him one about legacy. Sure. You gain 20 opinion of me. 1 off. We still need the gift. But maybe we can get him to do it without having horrible taxes. Also, just want to check something with our characters here. If I go into my realm, sort by rank, and then I want to say religion is not Shinto. Or not Shinto? Okay, so I have no rulers who are not my religion. Okay, that's all I wanted to check. We could go in and convert each and every person. I don't really... Wait, no, that says they are Shin. That says organized Shinto faith. Oh, is that Shinto Eastern? Is that different? Oh, no, that's a family. Not Shinto. Well, maybe that's not Shinto. I want different religion. Okay, so there's nobody of a different religion in my land. Okay, let me go top realm as well. Double check. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's fine then. Cool. So we don't need to convert everyone. Everyone will convert themselves in theory. Right. Wait for some money to come in. Clear that up. We have enough for gifts now if we want it. Send a little... Oh, actually, he would accept vassalage anyway. If we gave him low obligations. How far are we off? 26? I don't even think with opinion he would say yes to that. I don't think we're getting 26 extra... Well, how much did we get from this? We got another 7 from 20 opinion. Yeah, no, it doesn't add up in my head. I'm gonna keep the money. There we go. Let's get this guy in our court. Also, faction. Oh, it's a peasants' rabble. There's nothing we can do about it. Peasants will just do what peasants do. Hey, unification of Japan has been unlocked. This one means that we can use multiple de jure casus belli in one war, which we don't necessarily need to do, but we can also press multiple claims and all sorts of cool stuff, which is nice. Let's see what else we got. Domain limit up. Siege, not siege, economic buildings. I was thinking siege with this one, but we've already got it. Military buildings makes troops just better. Gives us more men-at-arms regiments. Sure, let's choose that one. Atamoto. Right. Chill for a second. We're waiting for 300 gold now. Court grandeur just dropped. We do need to hold court, but that's fine. Oh, also, we will be on... yeah, we need to get him a marriage. We will be on the patch for the Fate of Iberia. So this is the current patch that we're on, which has a bug in it. The bug is if you ignore a royal court event, so you know one of the events that pops up here, the game will crash. That is the known bug with this patch. I don't know whether the mod fixes it. I would imagine not. But it's just worth pointing out that if a 1 pops up here, we stop everything, we click on it, and we deal with it. Just thought I would mention that while we were having a moment of calm and I was thinking about the court. Right. I can gain the next rank. No, I want you to show me the central posts. Is there not a 3... Oh, wait, no. High central posts? I think there was a 300 one in local post, which is why I went like that. There's also a 500 one. We could become the Shinjufu Shogun. Ooh, okay. Let's be Dazai Shoni. Let's see what it does. So currently, we are down as First Assistant Minister, which gets us 2 stewardship, 0.05 prestige, vassal opinion, and 5% holding taxes. So we are now known as Dazai Shonen. This has given us Chief Governor. So we get the same benefit to diplomacy, same prestige. We actually lose a bonus here. Okay. So that one that we took was not as good. Well, I mean, there's no way to know without trying, really. So next time we gain a rank, we might try and take one at the Central Court again and see how that goes. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try it out. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.